Hi there, I'm Jay Foster. Thanks so much for joining me. Doesn't it seem like sometimes we just react? Like instantly. We immediately know whether we're totally infatuated or utterly disgusted by something. Or maybe we're triggered or provoked and we lash out, sometimes even at our closest friends or the ones we love the most. How does that instant reaction in us actually happen? How is it that some people will have an explosive or an extreme reaction while others remain chill? Imagine a big, burly man sprawled out in a movie theater seat. He's capped with pointy brown leather boots and a broad-brimmed cowboy hat. Suddenly, in the middle of the movie, he lights up a cigarette in the midst of a crowd of people who are all intently watching the action-adventure flick. There are several people directly affected as the smoke obscures the picture and the strong odor of burning tobacco lingers in the aisles. Although each person in the vicinity experiences the exact same situation, they each interpret the event differently.
That is so obnoxious. What a jerk.
I bet he has bad nerves and just needs a cigarette to calm down.
I'm about to whomp that guy upside his head.
That's it. I'm out of here. Can't stand it.
Doesn't bother me. I smoke too. Glad somebody has the courage to light one up.
Uh-oh, I better not say anything or he might yell back at me. I sure hope nobody in the movie theater is allergic to cigarette smoke.
All I need to do is to move over to the other side of the theater. See? Problem solved.
He's not getting away with this. He needs to be punished. I'm reporting him to the manager.
That guy probably lost a bet. So what about you? You're at the movie theater and someone lights up a cigarette right in front of you. How would you react? Now, maybe you'd be fine with the situation, but another might really upset you. Ask yourself this question. If everyone sees differently, is the way I'm seeing and interpreting certain events causing me distress? Within our little mind metaphor, as you see from your eyes and hear from your ears, the elf is up there on the deck of the ship, looking around, collecting all of the sights and sounds. He sees and hears and zips back to the navigation room and makes up a quick story and reports that story back to the captain. And all this happens at light speed, a split second, over and over all day long. Yes, that constantly running voice in your head is mostly the elf. The story the elf makes up is an interpretation of what's happening. Yes, not only when you encounter a smoking cowboy in a movie theater, but it happens with every single situation, every single day of your life. And here's where it gets fascinating. In our little example, the elf in the mind of each person witnesses the exact same smoking cowboy, same theater, same movie, same situation, but yet each has a very different interpretation. Each person sees and interprets it differently, and therefore reacts differently. Why are all the interpretations so different? Because the elf incorporates strong emotions felt from the distant past and incorporates those feelings into the events that we're witnessing today. Your reactions, your thought process, what you're interpreting every day is being heavily influenced by your mental conditioning or events from your past. And yet the elf's chatter or the running thought stream obscures this very fact, meaning you don't know why you react the way you do. Because just after your reaction, the elf uses logic to justify that reaction. And the logic used always makes perfect sense to you. This reaction, followed by the logical story-making phenomenon, was proven through scientific split brain experiments in the 1960s by the neuropsychologist and Nobel laureate Roger Sperry. The vast majority of people's reactions and interpretations of what they're seeing are based on unconscious and unprocessed emotions from their past. Making just this one single discovery for yourself can elicit a radical transformation where you can begin to see the world clearly, as it really is, without the filter, the false interpretation, or what we're calling the elf. Here's the challenge. Can you appreciate the fact that other people may react differently? Can you also appreciate how every single encounter we have can have a wide range of interpretations? And that these interpretations are completely arbitrary and many times inaccurate or possibly even absurd because they're based on the past and the way that we've been conditioned to think. Because in this little example story, the Smoking Cowboy is from a small town in South America where smoking in movie theaters is not only permitted, but it's encouraged. You see, extreme reactions we have are entirely based on our own perception of what's happening, not what's really happening. Once you recognize that you're actually seeing and reliving the past to some degree with every event you witness, you can begin to free yourself from it. Thanks for watching. Check out the videos in this playlist for more on this topic.